Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Arnold Christine, and welcome to my podcast. The name of my podcast is Off the Cuff. Before coming on, I was having some technical difficulties because I wanted to come on and go live tonight because I haven't been going live in a while. I've been posting up a lot of things. And now you can also reach me on my YouTube channel at Arnold Christine. What I've been talking about on my podcast is how to invest in cryptocurrencies and how to invest in stocks. And what do our to our geopolitical situation, the market has been down, both the crypto market and the stock market. But everybody come in and listen. We need to really dive into this. And I hope more people will jump in and find out that just because things are a lot of gloom and doom in the media, with the geopolitical situation that's going on in the United States, the markets don't look good at all right now. But don't let that fool you. Don't be fooled because the markets are down. I've seen this happen before. I've been in the investment space for a long time. I've been investing in stocks as long as I can remember, and I've been invested in cryptocurrencies since 2017. So, what's happening in the markets right now? And I'm talking about the crypto market and the stock market. What's going on now is you have to get some stick to itiveness, and don't what's happening in the market is a lot of fear, and uncertainty. And because of the uncertainty, a lot of investors are pausing and or either liquidating or either reducing their position, in the market. But because of it's a lot of fear is what's going on. And you can't be fearful. You have to realize that things are going to go up and down, and cryptocurrency always takes these deep swings and highs too. So you have to stay in the market. And what's happening if you look at the market, they really shaking out all the people that really can't stomach the fear. They have a lot of fear about the market, and I'm talking about the stock market and the cryptocurrency market. Do you know in 2024 over 70 million, I should say 70,000 people were made millionaires with cryptocurrency. Cryptocurrency is still a lot of skepticism surrounding cryptocurrency, because there's no regulations, and the regulations is coming more, so people will feel more secure about their money and these different platforms. I know I hear some people on the networks or on the media bashing the different platforms, but I think you have to just stick with a strong platform, a strong company. I know they're suggesting that you should keep your cryptocurrencies in cold wallet and Web3 and all this stuff, but I think you should talk with your professionals and your attorneys and look into having a trust to protect your assets. I know that's what we did in our family. We use trust to protect our assets, So, my experience, I've had good experience with the platforms that I use, because I had a huge loss and the platform took care of me uh, and my funds. And so, my experience has been good, but you have some people that come online and they don't have a lot of good things to say about some of the platforms. They've had problems getting their money, or they've had some unpleasant, unfortunate situations arise. But me myself, I've had you know good experience with the platforms that I hold, that I use. So because of the uncertainty in the market, people are hesitant to invest. And also, your manufacturers and your companies are hesitant to order because they don't know if they're going to be charged more money or less money, or if it's just too much uncertainty. So when all this uncertainty causes investors to be hesitant, or either to liquidate because they want to cut their losses. So you see the crypto market is really low and extremely low. And usually in November is when things usually turn around. But I think it's going to be a few months and we're going to see the cryptocurrency turn around. But in the long run, you can make money in the cryptocurrency space just as you can make money in the stock market. The stock market, I just believe in staying in for the long run, for the long haul. I think you can make money and you can make more profit if you stay in the market and stay in there and get a hold of some good, strong cryptocurrencies. You can look at the top 20 cryptocurrencies, and there's a lot of good things there that you could make money at. You want to get in there and stay. Whether, I don't care how high it goes or how low it goes, stay in the market. That's how you're going to make money. Okay, let's talk about the tariffs. The tariffs, as of yesterday, the courts, as we know, have rejected the tariffs from the administration and saying they were uh, not legal, and that it has to use other forms other acts to support these tariffs. And these tariffs, as we know from previous administrations, these tariffs caused lots of problems, as did the shutdown of the government. All these things cause interruptions to the market, whether in its investing, and it has a great effect on the market because some of the companies or the charts aren't reflecting exactly, or the stock is not reflecting how well the company is doing. So in some cases, it doesn't make sense. So the tariffs have been crucial. So we don't know how the money is going to be given back to all these companies that have overpaid because of tariffs. So, you know, as I said, things will change, but it's going to take time. Whereas right now, it's a lot of confusion. We're into a lot of geopolitical positions that don't look good on the hemisphere right now, and so that's the situation we're in right now. Uh, as far as the institutions are concerned, I tell you, a lot of the institutions are buying up cryptocurrency because they know the cryptocurrency is here to stay, and it's going to be intertwined with the financial system that we have now. And the financial system that we have now is old and antiquated. And when it comes to transferring money across the globe, it's very slow. And that's why XRP is going to come in, XLM, and some other cryptocurrencies that are involved in uh, tr- transferring and moving money across the world. So institutions is not reflected on the retail market because the institutions, when they buy, they don't buy on the retail market. They go directly to the company to buy their cryptocurrencies and stocks as well. Or they will deal with a large brokerage house to do their purchasing. So institutions behind the scenes are buying enormous amount of cryptocurrencies. So that should tell you something. I know the markets are real low right now, but there's still lots of things to invest in and cryptocurrencies to invest in. The confidence in cryptocurrency has increased, of course. There's a lot more users and investors in cryptocurrencies, but we're still early. There's many countries that have adopted cryptocurrencies and using them on a bigger scale than the United States. Far as Japan, Korea, Germany, the UK, and many other countries are using cryptocurrencies in their financial systems. So, and the stock market, is very low now. But I would suggest if you're looking at the stock market, definitely look at AIs, especially NVIDIA. For the United States, NVIDIA is going to be in the centerpiece of this AI boom that we're coming into. Because, and also self-driving vehicles, uh, quantum computing, all these things are going to heavily influence the markets going forward with AI, especially NVIDIA. I'd like to talk about Starlink. Starlink is Elon Musk's company. Starlink is a very strong company, uh, but you have another company that is more advanced. Starlink will be rolling out more in 2028, 29. But you have another company called Space Mobile, which is ASTS. Space Mobile has what they call cell to direct service. That means they have built satellites in space that go directly to your service. You have direct service from those satellites in space, whereas the Starlink builds the towers on the ground. They have the satellites in the air, but they have to build the towers on the ground to connect. Whereas ASTS has Mobile, which is ASTS symbol for Space Mobile stock. It has direct service. They build the satellites around the globe and connect directly to your service. That's the difference. So Space Mobile is a good buy for as a stock market. Interest rates. Interest rates, have been dropping, but they don't have a significant impact at this point because of our geopolitical positions and the atmosphere that we're in presently. Is too much unpredictability. So that's why you have the interest rate. It's good we had the drop in the interest rate, but it's not really helping us at this point. Amazon. Amazon is a good, strong company, but and it's a good, strong company also to sell through also. But Shopify is a better online service to subscribe to because if you do an online selling through Shopify, you own more of your online business, and you don't have to share so much of your margin with Shopify. You just pay your fee and you operate your business, and you own more of your business in Shopify. So Shopify is definitely a good stock to invest in, and also a good company to use if you're doing online selling. They are a very good company to use. Tesla. Tesla, I invest in Tesla myself, And Tesla is a good, strong company. I've done well with Tesla. Going forward, how Tesla is going to be a good stock to hold is because they're really involved with autonomous driving, and they may not do as well as they've done before in as far as car makers, but they will on the AI side and on the autonomous driving side. I think Tesla will still be a good position, a good bet as far as investment goes. A good AI stock, or I should say, a good AI to invest in is the symbol is TAO, is Bittensor, and they're a strong company coming on, and you might want to take a look at them. And their symbol is TAO, and that's a symbol for Bittensor. Another stock that is not showing, the chart isn't showing as well as the stock is going, is Meta. Uh, the people thought that Meta was going to probably not do so well, but its last quarters has increased its profits by, I think, 23%. So Meta is still a good buy, is still a good investment, because what Meta, how Meta is making its money is through advertisement. So that's something that you want to take a look at. Meta is a good, would be a good strong stock to invest in. The other stock that I would highly recommend, they're growing and growing and growing. And these stocks are doing good regardless of the climate. And that's Uber. Uber's operating in, I think, 71 countries. And Uber is also a company that's growing regardless of the atmosphere in the market. And the reason being is because Uber is also will corner the market as far as self-driving, is what I'm trying to say, is that they will do, Uber will be a good play because it will increase its presence by the self-driving cars. And Uber has grown to the point to where people can ride for a good fare better than a taxi. And Uber will take you anywhere, as short distance, long distance, it doesn't matter. So Uber is also a good a good company to invest in going forward. Uh, what we want to think about is the uncertainty in the market is temporary. It's not structural, you know. So, and just like I said earlier, is that just because the market goes down and up and down and goes low, don't let that bother you so much. I told one of my clients that she was worried that she was had put money in the crypto market and that it was going down, it's going down. And I said, don't panic. It will come back. I've been in the market a long time. This is the way the market reacts. But you should never invest more than what you can lose. But these things are cyclical. Whether you're looking at the stock market or the crypto market, it has patterns. And I've been in the market long enough that I can see the patterns, you know. So if you haven't started investing in cryptocurrency, start now. If you haven't started investing in stocks, start now. Because you can build your nest egg over time. I've done very well because I started many years ago, and I continue to invest. And I take profits too, periodically. I think you should stay in cryptocurrency and stocks for the long haul. But of course, take your profits periodically and consult your accountant and your financial advisor. I'm not a financial advisor, but I do recommend things to people, but I always, stocks and cryptocurrencies, I do recommend. However, I always suggest you do your own research. Because if you research things more, I mean, things are at our fingertips. It's easy to get information. Before many years ago, I remember when I was in my career, I was in mailing, and we shipped encyclopedias, heavy ones, and this is before the internet came along. But now you can get information at the tip of a finger, whether you're talking to someone on TikTok or whether you're on YouTube. I'm on YouTube. What's so great? I remember talking to one of my nephews, real little guy at the time, and he was one that had one of these huge water guns, and he was repairing it. And I was like, okay, Caden, how did you figure out how to repair that? He said, oh, I looked on YouTube. I looked on YouTube. So if you're trying to fix something, you're trying to know how to operate something, YouTube is a great source. TikTok's a great source for advertising, great source for selling. I will be entering a TikTok shop soon, and I have a showcase there, but I'm going to start also doing things on TikTok shop. So, but you want to get in the market, you know, and as far as A1 stock, I highly recommend NVIDIA. NVIDIA will be the centerpiece for A1 for the United States. And there's other companies that are making their own chips now. So you definitely want to get into the AI stocks. And I tell you something else that I noticed when I was in Thailand is the drones. Man, these drones are so effective in so many ways. They can do so much with these drones, even in warfare. And I mean, just in delivering packages, surveillance. This new technology, drones, is really, really interesting. I saw that when I was in Thailand, and I saw what they can do with the drones. It's very, really interesting to watch. Really interesting to watch. So I wanted to come on briefly, and I will be coming back on, but I want to come on and encourage everyone, given the gloom and doom that's in our media and that's in the press, and encourage you to don't let that bother you or get you down. Continue to invest, continue to push forward. I'm a very optimistic person. No matter what happens, stay optimistic, because no matter what happens, things change, and things will change over time, and things will get better. But it takes time. So with that, please check me out. I will be coming on more often. I was gone for a couple of months, traveling Southeast Asia. So I'm back, and I want to thank everyone for the support. I'm continuing to grow. I have over 2,000 followers now, and I pick up followers every day. And I know I just want to let those that support me and all those that send me likes and look up my profile, I really appreciate it. And I'll continue to deliver and bring you the message of how to invest and when to invest. So with that, I want to say good evening to everyone. Good luck, and can you continue to invest and make that money. There's nothing wrong with it. Keep pushing and stay safe. Good night now.